Welcome back, guys. JT here, and as much requested, we're going to be talking about the telepathic Hoover. When this comes about, how it works, why does it always seem like after you've gotten rid of the narcissist, you're thinking about them constantly? Maybe it's not you that's thinking about them, maybe the narcissist is thinking about you. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, guys. JT here, and I'm super excited to do this video for you guys. A lot of requests on the telepathy, a lot of great comments. I'm so appreciative of all your comments, and you guys give me video ideas as well, things I forgot about being in a narcissistic relationship. So it's kind of not a pleasant turn down memory lane that I have to live through when I'm reading comments, but it gives me a lot of insight too and makes me remember a lot of little tricks and manipulation tactics that I totally forgot about. So I'm very appreciative of all your comments, and I love reading your stories. Not that I love reading them, but I am grateful to read your stories and to at least lend a helping hand as best as I can. And that's what the whole point of this channel is, to help as many people as possible, because now more than ever, narcissists are, hate to say it, but ruling the world. From politicians, government, like, we could do a video on that as well, talk about all the different politicians that I think are narcissists, sociopaths. And I'm going to do that video soon about the fallen angels, if narcissists are fallen angels or just demonic entities. But yeah, super grateful for all you. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the telepathy. I did another video on the basics of telepathy, and essentially it's an energy exchange from the narcissist to you. When you have that soul tie, you have that trauma bond with the narcissist, you're connected at them at an energetic level. You could say it's you're connected in the spirit world with the narcissist. And there is science to back this up. I know there was probably, I think it was 97% positive feedback on the other two telepathy videos I did. And there was some people that were like, telepathy isn't real, and that's condescending to people that believe in God and this and that. And like, I'm all about everyone believing their own beliefs and whatnot. I'm not one to preach that you have to believe this, and like, I'm not like that at all. Like, I value the opinions of others, and you're entitled to whatever you want to believe. But from my research, from what I've gone through, from hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people I've talked to, telepathy seems to be a very, very real thing. And the reason behind this, like, there is science, there is actual science and data. It's more so, the telepathy is more so in the spiritual realm, because we're talking about energy, right? Everything is energy. But essentially, when you have that bond, that energetic bond with the narcissist, why do you always you can feel what they're feeling, or you can kind of hear their thoughts, or you think they're like speaking to you or trying to get you back? And that's what this video is about, the telepathic Hoover. And what happens is, when you have that soul tie with the narcissist, you are connected to them on an energetic, spiritual realm level. So even when you're not in their life, you could be in another country, you still have that energetic cord. So it takes a long time to break. It takes a long time to break the soul tie, to heal and go through a trauma bond breaking experience. But it's very doable. I did it, and I still continuously do it, because I still have times where I get the telepathy from the narcissist. I have random days where it'll just be like all day long I'm getting, mostly with mine, it's sexual. Like, I'll get just nonstop, like all day long. And I'm like, what the hell? I got all this stuff to do. Why is this popping in my head? Like, this isn't me thinking about this. Like, I'm pretty healed from the narcissist to a point where it's like I'm not ruminating or anything like that, but every once in a while I'll get like these crazy, it's very explicit, like sexual, all day long, not like just like a couple minutes, like all day long. And this is because they're trying to hoover me back. They're trying to do a telepathic Hoover. And a Hoover is essentially after You have discarded the narcissist, or the narcissist has discarded you. They try and get you back in some way or another. But with the telepathic Hoover, they're not in your life, so they're energetically trying to pull you back in. They're trying to get in your head. It's just another manipulation tactic. Everything with them, guys, I talk about this. I say it so many times in my videos. I'm like, it's a manipulation tactic. Everything, the smear campaign, everything is a simple manipulation tactic. It's a way to try and coerce you back in. It's like, you know, they're dangling like the hook out. They're like, oh, maybe he'll bite at this. For me, I used to have lust heavily, lust of the flesh, lust of the eye. And that's what her primary weapon was against me, was sexual manipulation. And that's what I get now through telepathy, is sexual manipulation constantly. I get them at nighttime, dreams, not very often anymore, but it's like a demonic attack. They're trying to pull you back in any way they know how. That's the whole game. It's just a manipulation game. So when they start trying to telepathically hoover you, just think that it's not you ruminating about the narcissist. If you left the narcissist, or the narcissist discarded you, it's been months, whatever, and you're constantly thinking about them, it's because they're thinking about you. They're telepathically trying to communicate to you. They're trying to hoover you back into another toxic cycle. So when this happens, when you feel these strong, and I mean strong, like it's really hard to block. Like it's really hard. When it's on an energetic level, it can be, what's the word? Annoying. It's very annoying. At a point where I'm healed and I'm like, I don't care, like go live your life. Like I'm happy for you. Like I wish you the best. I forgave you everything. Like I'm good. When I have to go a couple days and I'm good, and then there's a random day of all this sexual, passionate nonsense getting pushed into my head, I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed because I'm like, I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to just be 100%. Like, why do you got to keep energetically pulling on my strings? And what you guys have to realize is that the narcissist never wants to lose you. You are the best source of supply for them. You were a grade A supply. You know, you're an object. Like I said this in another video, I'm like, we're just objects. You know, we're just shiny new toys. And if a narcissist loses their shiny new toy, they will go through great lengths to get it back. And if they physically can't get it back from you, they can't physically hoover you, they can't come to your house, or it's a really long drive, or you've moved, or you block them on everything, their next best strategy is going to be a telepathic hoover. And you have to think about it. Why would the narcissist be trying to telepathically hoover me? Well, a narcissist is in their ego all the time. They live in their ego. So for you to walk away from them, even if they discard you, they think they're God's gift to the earth, and you're going to want them back no matter what. And they can't fathom someone that doesn't want them back. So if they discarded you, and you left and you're moving, healing, trying to live your best life, then they're going to feel this. They're going to know. And a lot of narcissists, guys, like they have great intuition, especially females. Females have incredible intuition on their own, like not just narcissists. Females have a better intuition than men do. That's not to say a lot of men have intuition too, but it's known that females are more intuitive. But narcissists, for the majority, are extremely intuitive. They know when you are moving on and healing. When they know and they can feel it, they're like, oh, I'm losing grasp of him energetically, then they're going to try and telepathically hoover you. They're going to start thinking about you all the time, thinking about sexual things, thinking about these great memories, thinking about the laughter. Because you got to think, the narcissist knows every single thing that makes you tick. All the things to pull on your strings, every single manipulation tactic to get you to pull back in. So they're going to use that telepathically, and you're going to be ruminating and thinking about it all the time. It's just another manipulation tactic. I'm going to say manipulation probably 100 times in every video because it really is crazy that, you know, from childhood, they learned how to manipulate so well that that's like what they are in a sense. They're like a walking bionic human manipulator. That's simply it. But what can you do to block this telepathy and the rumination? And I talked about this in the other video about blocking telepathy. And essentially, keep yourself busy, keep yourself very busy, and just put all your energy into yourself. It's easier said than done. When I have these telepathic hoovers, you know, I might say out loud like, no, 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 and I'll start to think about something else. And it might only last 10 seconds, and then I get pulled right back into the thought again, and I'm like, Jesus, like, dear Jesus, please let me break free from this energetic bond, because it's so annoying. When you're healing and on your journey and all you want to do is forget about the narcissist, it's like, why do I have to keep thinking about them? Now I'm trying to forget about them, but they keep popping up in my head. And as you go through time heals all wounds, it does get easier. It gets less and less and less. I'm on the 8 to 9 month mark, and it is much, much less than it was. But I spent a lot of time isolating myself, healing, not going out with friends, not going out drinking or anything, like healing, isolating myself, reading a lot of books, meditation, and just trying to become the best version of myself, working on my business. And when you keep yourself super busy, your mind is, you know, in your own energy trying to do what you need to do. It's not going to be ruminating on the narcissist. And even when that thought comes in, just try and refocus yourself, or, you know, take a couple deep breaths. And I talk about this in the breathing. Do the square breathing, 4 seconds in, hold 4 seconds, 4 seconds out, hold 4 seconds. And that'll put you back in your energy. A lot of things you can do too, like when I'm not the greatest video editor, as you guys can probably tell, like I do the editing myself. So when I'm editing and, you know, doing all the little edits and putting sound in and this thumbnail and that and this and that, I have to take breaks. Like my brain energy burns out fast. So when you're getting a telepathic Hoover, take a break, listen to music for 10 minutes, you know, get your mind right. When you're listening to music, think about the lyrics, like really focus on the words that the musician is trying to convey to you. Feel those emotions, feel those feelings. Anything that's going to take yourself back into your own body. Go for a walk, you know, go out, grab some sushi, like just go do anything other than just sitting in your thoughts. Because the more you sit in the thoughts and ruminating about the narcissist, our thoughts create emotions. So when you sit in the thoughts, now the emotions are coming up, and now you're more susceptible to ruminate, and you want to go back, and you get those feelings of going back. Maybe I made the wrong choice. Maybe I should go back, etc., etc. And you don't want that. You know you made the right choice, and you're moving forward. And it would be much easier to move forward if the narcissist didn't telepathically communicate to you, would it not? If you never had to ruminate and never think about the narcissist, you'd be able to move on and heal. But the narcissist doesn't want you to do that, so they're going to keep doing it until you fully heal. So I hope that was insightful for you guys. The telepathic Hoover is real. The telepathic energy is real. And if you're feeling this, just know that it does get easier. Just make steps in your life to get away from that telepathic Hoover. Go to the gym, go for walks, go out to eat, listen to music, meditate, do yoga, do anything. Go do yard work. It's endless. Just do something to get yourself back in your own energy, to keep your thoughts right where you want them to be, not where the narcissist wants them to be. The narcissist is trying to enslave you in your own mind. It's crazy. It's so sadistic and evil. It's disgusting. So I hope that helps, guys. Please comment. Let me know if you're dealing with this right now, if you're still struggling with the rumination of the narcissist. If you feel the telepathy, if you don't believe in telepathy, let me know as well. I accept all comments and all opinions, and I just hope you guys have a great day, and I just know that you will get through this. You will. I promise you that. So enjoy the day, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Stay healthy, stay fit, and most importantly, know that you are on the right path. You will never go back to the narcissist. You will never accept being a doormat for someone else ever again. All right, guys, take care.